Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna record this now, so I might go a little bit quick, and if I do go too quick, I'll just once I'm done with this, I'll do it one more time. So, looking at the PDF, it says the document should be letter size for print. So, and that's at the top of the PDF. So, since we've been working in letter, it just automatically comes up at the top here. I could choose that, or I could choose create new. And then specifically, it's asking for print. So I'd go to the print tab and then choose print here. Um, it's also, you would want to also choose orientation landscape mode and then choose create. And then while that's opening up, I'll come back here. So I know that I'm going to need 2 circles, and it says make your fill no fill and make your stroke black with 4 points thickness. So let me just go back to Illustrator, and I'll start off by making one circle using the ellipse tool. So I need to click and hold and then choose ellipse tool. And then to make a perfect circle, you want to hold down the shift key. So I'll press the shift key and I'll start clicking and dragging. And right about there, I'll release first the mouse and then the shift key. And then one easy way to do this, you're gonna, because I want the 2 circles to be the exact same size, I should probably copy and paste it here. I'm going to choose the selection tool. I'll move this circle off to the side a little bit, and then I could go copy and paste this way, but I'm going to do the shortcut. I'll press the Option key and click and drag the circle, and then to keep it level with the other circle, I'm going to press the Shift key now. And you can see it locked it into place. And I'll move it a little bit here, and then first release the mouse and then release the Shift and Option key. And you can see that one circle's overlapping the other, and that's because we have a white fill in there right now. So the instructions said to remove the fill. So I'm going to click here and choose no fill. My stroke is already black. I'm just going to increase it to 4 points. And then, and I'll do it with the other one too. So I'll click on the other one, choose fill, no fill, and then make my stroke 4 point. And then let me just take a look at the instructions again. This might not be enough room in the middle to actually have a list. So I'm going to click and drag this. See, I probably, maybe I got to click at the path. So I'll click on the path to select it. I'll start dragging it from the center point, drag it further in. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Click on the path and then drag it from the center point so that I have some space now to actually type things. Okay, let me just go back to this PDF. Then it's just a matter of putting the titles for the circles. So one title is Illustrator, the next title is Photoshop. So I would start typing in Illustrator at the top of one circle, Photoshop at the top of the other, and then using my text tool, I'd start making lists. List 3 things that Illustrator does not have in common with Photoshop in this part of the circle, and then for Photoshop, list 3 things that Photoshop does not have in common with Illustrator in this part of the circle, and then list 3 things that Photoshop and Illustrator have in common in the middle where the 2 circles overlap. So just real fast, I would choose the text tool, or the type tool actually, and then I'll click above this first circle and type in Illustrator. And then to resize it, I would want to probably double click on the word Illustrator and start resizing it up here. Make sure that you're in Window, Workspace, Essentials Classic. So I can make it bigger by clicking the up arrow, and then you should experiment with changing the font in Illustrator, because we haven't really done that yet. So I'd click the drop down here and choose something different. And then you just keep on doing stuff like that. I'd click above the next circle to type in Photoshop, and use your selection tool, the black arrow, to move the text around. And then choose the type tool again to start adding more text. You could number them. I'll put a number 1. Um, um, well, whatever I'm going to put, because I don't really want to list something here. So I'll say list something here. And then in order to, I need to resize this so it's going to fit. So I double click, or triple click maybe here. Yeah, so that's a triple click. And then choose the drop down to resize it, and maybe give it a different font. And you should also make sure that what's in this part of the circle is only in this part of the circle. So I'm going to need to press enter to keep it in what's in this part of the circle in this part of the circle. All right, so let me stop the recording because I don't want to make it too long of a recording.